when you were growing up, did you know you wanted to be a TV host?
No, gosh, no.
I feel like
I still don't know what I want to do with my life.
Yes, you do. You want to be a lady of leisure.
That's true. That is true. That's the ultimate goal.
So there's a lot of kids that didn't know, but then there are a lot of kids that knew exactly what they wanted to be when they grew up, you know, firefighter, police officer, doctor, and of course, pilot.
Yes.
So I get to meet a pilot who knew from when he was very, very little. His name's Andrew, and I wanted to see what it takes to become a pilot, so I went over to Starflight Training to check it out. I feel the need for speed. I want to know what it takes to become a pilot, so I'm here at Starflight Training. We're gonna find out. Starflight Training is a newer business in Roanoke helping turn people's dreams into reality. Meet my instructor, Andrew Muncie. He has a true passion for aviation and loves to connect with others who feel the same way. We'll learn a little bit more about him in a little bit. Right now, let's get into the technical stuff. When it comes to flying, you don't just get into the plane and go. There are steps to follow to make sure everyone is safe.
All right, so before we go fly, we'll do a walk around or pre-flight, just so you kind of understand the parts of the airplane.
Andrew and I walked around the plane as he pointed out the different parts, explaining what they do and making sure they're working properly.
All right, so on the front, we have obviously the prop connected to the power plant, which is producing thrust. Okay. So that's what's going to allow to pull the airplane through the air. What do you think this is?
Fin.
Fin? No, it's an antenna. So those people up in the tower that we have to talk to, this is how we talk to them. We have a rudder. What do you think this makes the airplane do?
Turn.
Turn? Which way? Or up and down, roll?
Oh yeah, left and right.
Left and right, yes.
Is it time?
Time to go fly.
We got into the plane and I realized that it was much smaller than any plane I have been in before. I was a little nervous, but very excited.
All right, you ready to go?
Ready. But before we could take off, Andrew had to talk to the tower in what sounded to me like a completely different language.
Roanoke ground, 9506 Mike Alpha signature, ready taxi with Victor.
9506 Mike Alpha, Roanoke ground. Runway 34, taxi Delta Alpha, altimeter 3039er.
I couldn't understand anything they were saying, but Andrew explained it to me.
So we're going to go to runway 34 via Delta, which is right up here, and then we're going to make a left on Alpha and go all the way down, okay?
Okay. Now, during our interview, there are a few interruptions from air traffic control. Just know that they're doing their job. We taxied to our runway.
Roanoke Tower, down 506 Mike Alpha, hold short 34 radio.
Roanoke Tower, 13607, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
And it was time for takeoff.
Been clear for takeoff runway 34, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull the airplane out, and we're going to put it right on the center line, okay? And when I tell you to, I want you to start slowly pushing that power in, and when I tell you full power, take it all the way forward, okay? All right, slowly pull that power in.
Forward, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So push it in.
120 with you on
tower frequency, ready to go, 3 keep going.
Or 3
All right, everything looks good. Full power. Pull back on. There you go.
Oh my
I can let the nose come down. Very good.
And just like that, we were up in the air. We flew out toward the lake, and the view was breathtaking. Okay, can we chat?
We are in a perfect spot we can chat.
Tell me about being a pilot and what inspired that, and because for a lot of kids, it's something that they dream about forever since they're in kindergarten.
I was one of those kids who, when they were 5, 6 years old, I saw an airplane and I would point at it and go, oh, airplane.
So take me back to the first time you ever flew.
I'm 15.
Yeah.
So it was as a birthday present. And I went up with an instructor out of Abingdon, Virginia. I think I was more nervous than excited because I'd never been in a small plane that I can remember since I was a kid. And I was hooked. It was an amazing experience.
And it was settled. His sights were set on being a pilot. And it all started at age 15. Okay, so 15 is when you learn how to drive a car.
Yeah, most people are learning to drive a car, and I was learning to fly an airplane.
And, as you would expect, Andrew prefers a plane over a car when it comes to traveling or visiting his family.
My family lives in Lebanon, Virginia, or Abingdon is where most of them are.
Okay.
So there's an airport there. So it takes me about 2 hours to drive there. I can fly there in about 45 minutes.
Andrew's love of flying is worn on his sleeve.
I don't think you could lose your passion for flying. I mean, there's people that have been flying and teaching for 50 years.
Right.
And that's kind of my dream, is I would love to be able to fly until the doctor says, sorry, I'm not going to let you fly anymore.
For him, it's not just about being in the air. Andrew's also focused on his future.
Are you going to work towards flying the big ones?
That is my ultimate goal. I would love to fly a big airline for, Delta, American, United, FedEx, UPS. I've also looked at going international.
And with every student he instructs, Andrew is one step closer to reaching the required amount of hours it takes to achieve his goal.
I'm going to go ahead and call Roanoke and let him know we're inbound. Roanoke approach down 506 Mike Alpha, inbound, full stop.
Taking off in a plane? That's a little bit nerve-wracking. But landing it? That's an entirely different level of anxiety.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, so we're going to keep it coming down. Remember, stay nice and relaxed on the controls. We're going to pull the power out just a little bit. So we're going to level off
clear
right
northeast.
here.
No traffic in the vicinity observed.
Nose off the ground.
Change the visor.
After 5, Lynn X-ray. Thanks. Good day. You landed that one all by yourself.
We did it.
And we were back, safely on the ground. The crew at Starflight Training are encouraging, supportive, knowledgeable, and welcoming. If you're interested in becoming a pilot, give them a call. They'll have you soaring to new heights where the sky's the limit. All right, I now have an hour logged into my pilot logbook.
How many do you need to do it on your own?
A lot. More than 1 hour. Thank goodness. Yeah, so it depends on what you're trying to get it for. So if you're, I think 40 hours or something like that is for just a commercial license. Oh gosh, I'm probably getting all of this wrong. But they will walk you through everything. But there's a lot that goes into it. You have to, before you even get in the plane, you have to do a lot of tests and stuff, which is how it should be.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you are interested in training to be a pilot, you can get in touch with Starflight Training. And even if you don't want to be a pilot, but just want to, learn what it's like, they can take you on a discovery flight, and you can find that on their website.
And that's what you did, the discovery flight.
I guess so, yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be a pilot. I don't have the money, and it takes a lot of time.
A lot of time. Very cool. All right.